Hi, we're here at more Rigged and Scripted Football Times, and in more Rigged and Scripted Football Times, as I was trying to tell people, now your team is going to win, and a lot of guys are doing parlays and stuff like that, but if you notice, all these scrubs are scoring touchdowns, and this is done intentionally so people can hit the parlays. So you can't even get your starting guys to get touchdown passes or any of the high-end players that are getting paid all this a lot of money. I still think Washington's going to come back and make a game out of this because it's Rigged and Scripted Football Times. But you'll notice that when you do parlays and these things, which I disagree with betting altogether, but this is what they're doing to people. They're getting these scrubs that no one's even heard of to get touchdowns. So you'll take Sam Darnold to throw for over 250 yards, and let's say you'll take one of the top receivers to have 100 yards receiving or whatever, and they'll be short on the yards, and Sam will get his 250 yards, but you won't get any points, or you won't hit the parlay because you're going to have guys that are just no names scoring the touchdowns. There's one guy, Norton, which isn't a bad player, but he's already got 2 touchdowns. And then some fucking guy no one's even heard of, he's a rookie, just scored the other touchdown for Seattle. So, and the over and under was, I think, 47 points, 47 and a half points. Chris Collinsworth, by the way, should be in jail for some of the shit he was doing when he was younger, messing around with little 16 and 17-year-old kids when he was like 30. But that's neither here nor there. The internet is something because all the things and all the videos that people did when they were younger, you can easily get a hold of and look back on the history of this shit. But these games are 100% rigged and scripted, and as I said, they do it in different ways. They do it with the parlays, they do it with the over and unders, the refs, and watching these fucking games, you got more guys. Look at the interception, I'm surprised. Nobody can catch the ball now. I mean, it's just crazy, dude. These games are unwatchable. When you're at the beginning of the game, and almost every game you watch, there's 3 or 4 fucking penalties. So, like, the other team gets a first down, and then they come up with some obscure blocking or some fucking holding call or something like that to keep the other team from scoring. And you can kind of tell what teams they want to win or push at that time by the penalties and, like I say, by the people that are scoring. So, I do believe it could be possibly over 40 yards. 40 points in the game, but it's going to be tough to get the over. I mean, 47 and a half points. Even if they score 21, that's 42 points, and you figure they're going to probably take a fucking field goal or something. It's so rigged. It's really, like I say, when you're betting on these teams, you can't really go by the best teams. It's all decided in the last fourth quarter, or what they really do is some of these games have been so bad they've just been complete blowouts, or they're just trash games. People winning by fucking field goals, 18 to 15 and shit like that. But at the end of the day, even in rigged and scripted football times, the caliber of quarterback position has gone down so badly that you only have, I think, 3 players this year that are even close to 3,000 yards passing. And in the past, in the last few years, even in rigged and scripted football times, you had guys over 4,000 or 5,000 yards in passing. But your top players, the top players on the teams are fucking just garbage. I mean, Sam Darnold, he's not that good, and you got all these obscure quarterbacks. So really, it's so bad that Joe Flacco is running amok on people, and he's 41 years old, okay? So, at this point, I'm waiting for Tom Brady to come out of retirement and win another Super Bowl. I mean, that's how rigged and scripted it is. And speaking of flags, like I say, even, these guys are doing the penalties intentionally, or it's just obscure fucking penalties to keep the team from getting momentum. I mean, even the announcers are like, wait, with this thing, whatever. Yeah, that's a false start, but it's just unwatchable, folks. And stop betting on this shit, like I say. Even if you're doing parlays and stuff, if you really want to fuck them up, just pick the worst fucking people on the team to score, and more than likely you're going to get an 80% chance of hit like that. So just be careful betting on this stuff, because you're not going to stop betting. I understand people are addicted to betting and all this other shit, but you know, the Washington, you know, they fumbled on the kickoff return, and now you got Seattle going to get the ball back, and it's going to be, like I say, a lot of points scored in the first half, and then you'll see Washington come back, because that's how they do it.